the third part is how to prevent and manage Argentinian backside. Dr. Bai Yuan Wong Yuan Lin from Taipei, Chinese.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Brian Lin from Taiwan Universal Eye Center. My pleasure to share with you my topic, how to prevent and manage Argentinian flax eye. Long financial or proprietary interest in this topic. Intumescent white cataract are lenses so apart result in completely obscure the vision. We can see there are several types of mature white cataract and mature cataract, including today's topic, intumescent white cataract. The challenge of removing mature white cataract including absence of ray reflex, sharing anterior chamber, and so on. The worst complication of the white cataract surgery is capsular tear during capsulasis because of reduced visibility, raised intracapsular pressure, liquefied lens content, and expelled through the opening. So I suppose this is a nightmare in most of the young surgeons in white cataract surgery. So I recite some critical steps of white cataract surgery. The first step is anterior capsular staining. There are several materials for anterior capsular staining since 1993. Treatment blue is the most frequently used agent with less toxicity to retina and endothelium cells. However, some side effects was reported, including TASS and CME. Today, I introduce some surgical techniques for staining the anterior capsule. The first technique is air bubble injection. This technique is very easy. However, time-consuming and difficult to reform the anterior chamber are criticized. The second technique is injection under viscoelastic agent. This technique is more complicated. However, the advantages are the anterior chamber depth is well maintained and the dye does not touch and damage the cornea endothelium. The third technique for staining the anterior capsule is intracameral one-step injection. This technique is faster and no additional instrument required. However, endothelium damage is still a concern. However, does anterior capsule staining mean the poor thing to the surgery? Oh, no. Please remember, anterior capsule staining only enhances visualization. So, the next critical step is OVD injection. Mature white cataract always raise intracapsular pressure. So, uniform and overfilled OVD will help to flatten the dome of the capsule to reduce the risk of anterior tearing during capsulasis. The next critical step is the most important and challenge, capsulasis. The worst complication of capsulasis is escaping capsulasis resulting in capsular tear. We do not skill at performing capsulasis in the regular cases before go on to white cataract cases. For example, open the anterior capsule must be done firmly and progressively, not hesitate or to wait. After we have accomplished the individual skill, we are going to perform capsulasis in white cataract surgery. After carefully staining of the anterior capsule and OVD injection, we can perform capsulasis under better visualization, just like ordinary cases. Many surgeons would like to use needle to puncture the anterior capsule to aspirate out the liquefied cortical material before achieving capsulasis to release the intracapsular pressure and prevent an expected radial tear. Capsulasis in white cataract by puncturasis technique with or without capsular staining to release the intracapsular pressure is reported in recent years. After we have skillful technique and experience, we can even perform capture races without using anterior capture standing in this free field white cataract by using ordinary capture procedure and technique. No doubt, capsulesis by femtosecond laser is the best way. However, not every patient can afford to use. If unfortunately anterior capsule tear did happen, of course we can ship to ECCE or refer to Dr. Yao, Dr. Chi, Dr. Oshika, but I suggest we can proceed with phaco emulsification very carefully. The first step, inject OVD from the peripheral to the center to restrict the teared anterior capsule. Then, continue capsulasis very carefully. We can use a capsular scissor to make an incision here to restart eastern portion capsulasis. The near portion may be more difficult. We can use a bent needle to make a slight, very slight incision to complete the capsulasis. Because most of the published consider anterior capsule tears usually stop at the anterior to the equator. So we can perform hydrodissection very carefully under injection, teeny quantity of BSS, and make a very slight nucleus rotation. No matter which technique we use to divide the nucleus and fragment the nucleus, be careful not to press the nucleus as possible, and don't stretch the capsule back, especially in teared area. After careful phaco emulsification and cortical aspiration, we insert a single piece IOL into the bag with haptics are away from the tear area. My conclusion, in tumor-sensitive cataract is still a big challenge. Cataract surgery requires skillful technique and experiences, patience to perform each step to prevent expected result. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That's very good experience. Yeah, just now we did a study to compare the femtosecond laser and the common cataract surgery to the white cataract.
Yes.
According to our experience, the femtosecond is very good results.
Yes.
Very good. No any Argentinian flag complications.
Yes,
also
femtosecond.
some not complete the tear test.
Yes, femtosecond is very great in white cataract.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
But in my country, if you want to do the femtosecond, you must the extra pay. So not every patient can afford.
Thank you.
Maybe just a simple tip. I like to run in intravenous mannitol before the surgery to dehydrate the vitreous and shrink the lens. That will help to reduce the chance of Argentinian flag sign. In fact, it's so rare that I'm longing to collect a video with Argentinian flag sign. I don't see it at all.
Do puncture
once you
access.
do that.
Puncture access.
Puncture access.
But no, when you use the FEM2, I would suggest that use a little more energy. Little more energy than what you normally use, because that will go all the way down and make sure it's 360-degree free flap. Little
So
more energy.
Mohan's got a good point. He's suggesting that when we do femto for a wide intumescent cataract, we should increase the energy for the capsulotomy. Yeah, and if you do fragmentation also.
Thank you.
We could increase the offset too.
Yes.
Because what happens when you hit with the femtosecond laser, that because if the fluid which comes out, the intralenticular fluid may come out, so the next laser cut will not be on the same thing. So it makes sense to make it a deeper offset.
I think I have a paper that's been published in BJO on white cataracts with femtosecond laser. Actually, we found that there was a lot of failure to complete the femto with more ganglion cataracts. So even if you increase the offset, it doesn't help because when the laser hits the capsule, basically you decompress the nucleus and the capsule actually drops. So you actually bypass the treatment because the laser starts from within the capsule and moves anteriorly. So even if you decrease the offset, it does not help because the capsule is not elevated but it actually drops. So it may not really help in that case.
So, okay, thank you. Welcome.